Hi everybody, welcome to In the Kitchen with Tastebudzng. Today I'm going to be showing us how to make the most delicious Italian lasagna. I love lasagna so much. My children love lasagna with whatever kind of protein you can think of. They love it with chicken, minced meat, Italian sausage, just whatever you can come up with that tastes great. So on today's cooking show, I'm going to be showing you how to make the most delicious tomato sauce. Now, this tomato sauce takes about an hour, 30 minutes to 2 hours to get it right. But it is worth all that trouble. So if you want to make your lasagna a bit faster, I would advise you make your tomato sauce a day before you will be making your lasagna dish. Now, this tomato sauce is rich in garlic and all the fresh herbs. This is exactly how I love my lasagna. Moist, juicy. That fresh flavor of olive oil combines perfectly with the red wine in the sauce. And my children made me put some chopped Italian sausages in this particular recipe. But don't worry, you can always add your minced meat in it, and that should suffice. Cheers to the holidays, everyone. Now, we are going to be starting with the Bicameral sauce. All you need is your unsalted butter, about 3 to 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. That is about 70 grams of unsalted butter. And you throw in your 3 to 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Remember, you don't want this to be way too thick and the unsalted butter to be dry on it. So once you mix that for about 3 to 4 minutes, you can transfer it into a milk pan and pour in your liquid milk. You can put in as much as 2 cups of milk and top it with a cup of water if you do not want to put too much milk, or you can go ahead and put about 3 cups of milk. And once your bechamel sauce is ready, grate in a dash of nutmeg, salt, and black pepper. Now remember, you can skip the black pepper and the nutmeg, but you must put that salt in it. And our bechamel sauce is ready. It is time to stir our onions in oil. You can use vegetable oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, but I just like plain old vegetable oil with a dash of salt. Stir for about 3 minutes and pour in your minced meat. Now remember, for this particular tomato sauce, your minced meat is very important. It gives it that strong taste, stock taste that you want in a rich tomato sauce. The chicken stock alone doesn't do it for me, so you must use your minced meat. Now I'm topping it up with some chicken as requested by my children, but the chicken part is not necessary. You can choose to omit that. I was just being greedy. So meat ready. We're tossing it into our glass stock pot. Any stock pot would do. Now remember, the sauce is going to be bubbly, so you don't want it splattering all around your gas top or splattering on your wrist. So I advise you get a stock pot that is high up to reduce the splatter. So that is my chopped fresh tomatoes in my stock pot added, my tomato paste in the stock pot added, a teaspoon of chili flakes that is optional. You can just use the black pepper, but I like a bit of heat in my tomato sauce. So 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of chili flakes in the stock pot, 2 teaspoons of salt in that stock pot that goes in as well, and then stir and get everything incorporated, because you want your onion, your tomato, your minced meat, your garlic. You just want everything to simmer. And remember, the stock pot is going to be on this gas stove for a while. So you want to stir it for about 10 to 15 minutes before topping it up with more chicken stock or beef stock. And of course, that's my beef stock, you can see. If you do not have beef stock, put in the chicken stock. You can never use too much stock for the sauce. That is the secret to making this tomato sauce super delicious. Remember to pour in enough water before covering the pot and turn your gas mark to 1 or 2 because you want the sauce to simmer slowly and you don't want it to get burnt. Now it is time for me to toss in my chopped fresh herbs. Today I am using basil, fresh basil, dried oregano, 2 spoons. That's just it there. So guys, all the herbs that's just gonna make this sauce super nice. Now it's time to bring out my dry red wine. Remember, when cooking with wine, it has to be dry. Do not use port or sweet wine. It's never going to complement that dish. So today I am using dry red wine for my tomato sauce, and about 30 to 50 ml of dry red wine should suffice. And of course, the remaining dry red wine is going to be up for my dinner. So now, let's oil or grease a pan or casserole dish. So today I am using a 12 cm casserole dish. It's oven safe, so it can bake up to 230 degrees Celsius in my oven, or about 385 degrees Fahrenheit. This baked dish will survive that heat. So it is time to layer. Once your sauce is ready, your bechamel sauce is ready, your tomato sauce is ready, grate some cheese, and then let's start layering. So I love to put a dash of olive oil at the base of my dish, which you just saw. That keeps my meal super moist even up until the next day. My lasagna can sit in the fridge moist and it's not going to get dry. So, but that is optional. You can choose to put that olive oil on the base and you can choose to ignore it. So layer gently, 1 layer of Bicameral sauce, tomato sauce, pasta sheets lined up. As you can see me arranging these pasta sheets now. Once you're done arranging the pasta sheets, you're going to start another layer with the Bechamel sauce. And once you coat that Bechamel sauce on it, you're going to sprinkle in some cheese, Parmesan cheese this time around. Remember, I am working with 2 different types of cheeses in this meal. Now, this is time to put in the grated mozzarella cheese. You know, the sliced fresh cheese is actually better, the fresh mozzarella, but it's so difficult to get here. So whatever mozzarella cheese you can get should suffice. So I want this video to be very quick, but if you do have any questions, just drop it in the comment section and I will be answering all of your questions. So we're gonna be baking our lasagna for the first 1 hour on 220 degrees centigrade for about 1 hour, and then we're going to put it back in and remove the foil and allow it to broil for about 15 minutes. And once the broiling is done, as you can see right here, our lasagna, it's ready, and it is time for me to bring out the leftover red wine and have a splendid dinner. So I hope you guys are going to be trying this out this holiday season with your family and loved ones. Bye. Thank you for watching.